All right, but are you ready now for this new weekly segment we're doing here, Yahoo Answers?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, get ready. I found some good ones. We're going to try to do 3. All right.
Cool.
This one is from the person's name is Nathan. That's their username. And the letter is entitled, "My girlfriend left me because of our age difference?" Question mark. Here comes. Get ready for this. "My girlfriend is 30 and I'm 19. I love her so much. She's the most valuable thing in my whole life. We're living together for a while until we broke up 2 weeks ago. She's so insecure about the age gap, and her best friend, in quotations, brings it up all the time. And she always tells her the relationship won't work, go for an older man are better, etc. The shit her friend, shit S star T, her friend says has gone to her and she left. She says it's because of our age difference. I told her that it's okay and age doesn't matter, and she said, no, I can't do that. I haven't been doing well since she left emotionally. Should have been a period there. I feel so sad. I have nobody else but her, no close friends, no big family. My mom is married, so we're not even that close. Because when your mother is married, apparently you're not that. I mean, both of our mothers are married. We're pretty close to them. Where was I? I feel sad. I've been trying for days to get out of this mood, but it's hard. I was thinking last night that maybe I should talk to her, like convince her one more time. Maybe she'll get it. But then I think that maybe it'll be too much since I've already talked to her twice. Shall I text her? What do I say? Question marks. I don't want to make it about our age gap, blah, blah. No, I want her back. Or do I go talk to her face to face? At the same time, I'm mad at her. We've been together for almost 2 years, and she ends it because of this stupid reason. It's making me so sad. She's taking her master's at my school and saw her twice last week. She was dressed up with her hair and makeup done. It made me feel worse. It seemed like she's moved on so fast and is still happy, as if her relationship didn't mean much to her. I would understand why this is happening if it was happening for a real reason. Anyways, do I text her or go to see her at her friend's place? Okay, so if they met 2 years ago or started dating 2 years ago, that means she was 20.
That was one of the longest Yahoo Answers.
I know. There's a lot of like enters.
For such a simple problem.
But that means when she was 28 and they started dating, he was 17.
Oh my god.
Which means he was either young freshman in college or senior in high school.
That still doesn't come close to the longest age gap I've seen, which was Mrs. Rodman and Mr. Rodman from high school. No, from middle school.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a 21 year.
But when did they meet?
Ridiculous. And they're happily married.
They are happily married. But wasn't she like 28?
Yeah, she was like close to 30 when they met.
So okay, see, that's okay. I'm saying 17-year-old. Yeah. Isn't that still? Aren't those still statutory rape numbers? Right? Isn't it 18? Yeah. I mean, I guess it depends on the state, but anyways, so that.
Well, no, now 17-year-olds are considered adults, I think.
Are they?
At least in Massachusetts.
Well, yeah, that's true. It depends on the state. But the most interesting thing is because my immediate thing is like, oh, this guy must have been very awkward. That's automatically whenever I think of, like if it's like young girl going for older guy, I think she's insecure. If it's guy, young guy going, I think he's awkward. But there's a picture of him for his profile picture. Assuming this is in fact a picture of him and not some random thing he took off the internet for like catfish purposes. He's a good looking guy. I gotta admit, like he ain't bad. But so I don't know how that happened. But let's get on to answering the question. So, do you think he should try to get her back, and should he text her, or should he go see her in person?
I think you should just let it go and move on.
I agree.
If he is, so he's 19 right now?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
In college.
Got his whole life in front of him. Yeah, he's in college. What is he doing going after this girl?
Exactly. Now, I've never been watching around campus. I don't sit in my lectures like looking at the TAs going like, oh, you know what? I think I could enter a long-lasting relationship when I have so many, young girls to pick from literally everywhere I go.
He's literally in the best place to get over a girlfriend like that.
Yeah, it's true.
Like if he's been in a long committed relationship like this, college is the best place to get over that and find someone else.
So my advice is don't text her, don't go to the friend's place. We agree here. Just let her go.
Cut it off.
Listen to Maggie May a couple times, and then move on.
Yeah.
All right, I got another age difference one for you. I'm older than him by 3 years. I have this huge crush on him. But why did he have to be so young? For you, should I go for it? He is 10, by the way, so that age by 3 years. I'm joking. That's on here, but it's like he is 10, by the way. So add that age by 3, and you get me, and he is shorter than me, and that's the end of the question. So I'm not gonna deal with 13-year-olds and 12-year-olds. But all right, moving on. We're sticking all. These are all gonna be relationship ones. Is this love? Please help! Exclamation mark! Question mark. Hi. So I've been in a 4-month relationship with someone who first became my friend. He's very dear to me. This one's from a girl. But I'm just not sure if I'm in love. Frowny face. My greatest
4 months.
4 months.
Okay.
All right.
So no is the answer.
My greatest fear is not being able to love enough. I respect him very much and I admire him greatly. We have a lot of things in common and we've been fine to stay together no matter what my mom thinks. But I always linger in the thought of whether I love him or not, and I started crying. I tried telling him, and it broke his heart, and it was a big mistake. I bade him to take me back, and I've realized how much I care for him. My mom says to let him go, and if it's meant to be, he'll come back. So my main question is love a quiet feeling from within, a decision? The guys I've been with have broken my heart, but he never hasn't, and I never want to hurt him. His happiness is so important to me. Frowny face. Okay, so my gut instinct is after 4 months, I'm gonna assume we're dealing. If I had to guess from reading the letter as happening.
Did she say is love something that comes from inside?
A quiet feeling from within, a decision?
Is love a decision?
Yeah. Do you just decide to be in love?
No.
Exactly. No.
Why would you even ask that?
I think if you have to ask, you're not in love.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have to question it, yeah.
So this person's username is Nina. Interesting. So I think, I'm gonna assume they're a sophomore. So I don't know. I mean, after 4 months, I've never, after 4 months, been like, all right, this needs to. I'm assuming from the way she's writing it.
This is probably like her first boyfriend, and she just got.
Well, no, she says, the guys I've been with have broken my heart before.
Oh, so this is just like a regular thing for her.
But he never hasn't. So apparently she's been around with a lot of mean guys, treat her badly. Now this is the nice guy, and now she's thinking, oh, should I love him? But the thing I'm getting from the vibe is she's trying too hard. But I mean, after 4 months, after 4 months have been like, all right, I better be in love or I'm out of here. Like 4 months is such like the early, it's still the, the springtime of the relationship.
She's just like, she's thinking too much about love, and she's expecting it to come, and the fact that it's not coming is causing all these other insecurities and feelings.
Yeah. Now, being in love has never been a problem. I don't even think about that. That's always on the back burner for me.
It's not something that you should be questioning and guessing. It's something.
Yeah. What are you gonna move in together and wonder if that's a mistake? You're young. Younger than us. Yeah. I'm guessing from the lingo. And the fact that he keeps bringing up the mom, which I love. I'm just going to say, mom says to let him go, and if it's meant to be, he'll come back, is like the worst advice you can give, because that will just fuck with the guy's head so much. He's not going to be like, because, I mean, I think the general advice everyone tells everyone is like, if you break up, don't like fucking be a leech and go back onto the person. That's just going to piss him off. So he's automatically not going to do that. So you let him go, you're probably letting him go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then if you try to come back to him, that's just going to mess him anymore.
Yeah.
So my advice is don't worry about it. You're not in love. Not in love. I should be playing songs for all these questions, but just keep going with it and then deal with it.
Yeah, I would tell her to stop overthinking it and do what her heart says.
All right. The heart wants what the heart wants. All right. This is the last one. Don't understand the situation with this girl. ... Help, please. PLZ! ! Exclamation mark! Question mark! Exclamation question mark are on all these questions. All right. And this one comes from our good friend Alex, who's not the Alex we actually know. Anyways, I was with this girl at a party and we kissed. Yeah. She also lives in my village. This question's apparently from the 15th century, if they're living in villages. A few days after the party, we spoke a little. Then for a week we didn't, and then she suddenly apologized 2 days later for not talking to me, and then we spoke a bit, and that was it. We haven't spoken in 1.5 week. She only sometimes likes my Facebook status or pictures on Instagram, etc. We had normal conversations, and at the party she was really attracted to me, and I thought I was great. I doubt she is shy.
How does he know that she was really attracted to him?
I don't know. I'm guessing she was all over him. I mean, they kissed, but I mean, sometimes you kiss someone at the party, and it's, if it was a party, I'm going to assume alcohol was somehow involved. And then again, it's a village, so maybe this is like a Mormon community. At the party, she was really attracted to me and thought it was great. I doubt she is shy because she's a very popular girl and prob can get a lot of boys. Or maybe even popular girls are shy. Anyway, what to do? I quite like this girl. Okay, is this guy like fucking from a Jane Austen novel? She lives in my village. I quite like this girl.
1.5 weeks?
Yeah, is this from Alex or Mr. Darcy? 1.5, yeah. 1.5 weeks, which also known as 10 and a half days. Like, what is one?
Or a week and a half.
1.5. Interesting. She only sometimes likes this. See, the funny thing about sometimes liking Facebook status is Instagram is I've been in situations.
Why doesn't he give us the exact percentage so we can know? Just like he was very precise with the 1.5 weeks. How many of his Facebook things has she liked? I'm just kidding.
I know it's et cetera though. But anyways, I've been in situations where I'm trying to like gauge, and to try to with a girl who try to play, a certain level of hard to get, and like you do think like, all right, I like this, but I've liked too many pictures, can't like any more. But I'm not sure that's in and of itself a decider. I guess if they're friends, if they're on this close, unless he got like her name or number and Facebook profile like after meeting at the party. Then for a week we didn't, and then she suddenly apologized 2 days later for not. She apologized for not talking to him. That sounds like she's into him.
Yeah.
She's just not good with guys.
Yeah. Apologizing for something that you don't need to.
Yeah. I've never done, I didn't talk for you. Sorry. I guess a lot of people do that where they're like, sorry, I haven't been responding, I've been doing, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, but in a relationship, I feel like it's something that, I don't know. Maybe it's different.
Interesting. And maybe even popular girls are shy. I guess in general, no, but there's definitely a couple, if their friends are really popular and they become really popular by, proxy, then they can sort of be shy.
Yeah.
So I guess my advice to him would be try to get to another party with her and try to gauge it then. I think he needs to do more experiments before he can own the theory. Yeah. I don't think you should go all in straight out. You want to date me if he quite likes this girl.
Yeah, treat it like a
don't be starting writing her poetry at this point. But I think get to another party with her. Talk to her there, see if she's still into you then, and then be like after that. Well, we've hooked up 2 times by now. Where do we stand, et cetera, et cetera. The where do we stand is such like a girl.
Yeah, I think he needs to test the waters a little more before he can actually come to any of these conclusions. I think it's too early. But yeah. Go for another run.
All right, that's it for the questions. I like that segment. Let's make that a weekly thing.
Yeah, we should do it.
All right, 3 questions, a good amount.